Hello, y'all. Welcome back to another video of Hayville. Today, I am going to add up the farming district. I'm also going to move kind of towards the right more. So I need to also define the boundary between the residential area and the industrial area for the city. I don't think all the industry should be in one place, but I think if we start it here-ish, all the airflow will go down that way. There's nowhere else in the city that really does that. It's not nice. Like over here, I would love to have... Let's also look at natural resources. There's pretty much... not that much oil here, actually. There is a little bit up here. So we can actually just go ahead and extract this before any parts of before the city is actually there. We can just go ahead and develop this. Yeah, so before we redevelop the area, we can just extract the oil. And then, by the time we've extracted it, or we're ready to move in there, the oil will have been mostly extracted. That's at least my theory. Where's the view of the oil? There we go. So let's just set the thing to consume as much as possible. This is only going to be a temporary oil field. We're not going to have this going for the long time. Which is also why I didn't maximize, like, placement or having a straight road. So I'll just do this. There we go. Alright, so now it appears as I forgot to... I need a district just for the landfill. And then we can zone... Where is my hospital? Short Medical Clinic also needs to be zoned to there. And then, you know, if the medical thing doesn't get there fast enough, that will. Wait. I did not intend traffic to go through here. So let's do heavy traffic ban. I did fix taxes, I think, in the last... Yeah, fix. Keyword. Perfect. It's creating a lot more traffic than I would have liked it to. Wait, no, I'll just remove right turning into that. I think I already did. I just did, and they're still going. I also know I removed right turning into there. This is not supposed to be an easy access point. Let's redevelop this area real quick. So let's have this snake up to here. And then back down to there. Then we can rezone this. Nice waterfront houses. And then there and there. Then we can turn this road like that. And pretty much, I don't think I can just remove turn. So it's there, but it's not meant to be used. I'm pretty much designing a North Korean road here. I'm also just going to remove the road at first. So after all the people get off... There we go. I'll then... Perfect. I got it. Well designed. And that's the goal that I try to make with these Hayden towns. Alright, so let's define, I think, after this highway. So, like, right here. Till about where it starts to decrease like that. So, literally, all of this will be industry. And then, on the other side of this river, will be the main Hayden city. So let's keep moving down the road. So now I'm going to turn this to a 4-lane. And then have it turn off. And then run in parallel with this local highway. So my goal is to just have this 4-lane go down, around, merge in maybe down here, come back out of the same intersection, and up there. Let's actually have this run, not just in parallel, like literally right beside it. Trying to leave as little space as possible, but at least some, so I can fit in. I want to make sure that this whole area has nice parks. So that, and at least some spaces I can place in tiny little parks, like that. I'll check those in on camera, or off camera. So you don't have to watch the boringness placing parks down. Alright, so about here is where it'll come out, like that, and up to there. And then once they come out of the tunnel, you'll also have the option to turn onto this main road. And then I can also add a 5-lane. Wait, no. So the main road will then shift a little bit, and that left lane, which should be a rare occurrence. 65? Is that kilometers or miles? Let's go check the intersection. I feel like 65 is a little slow. I'm not certain. Where does it say the speed limit? Oh, it's 70. feel like 70 is still a little slower. Is a 5-lane highway faster? Nope, it's all 70. Interesting. I just like think 70 is that probably kilometers an hour or units. I think that's what they use here. Units. I'm also gonna make another Riverside thing. That's what I should call. Okay, I'm gonna have this is definitely a separate neighborhood, but I'll definitely have 2 names for it. So, in the future, I'll let y'all comment the names. But just at the start of this series, I'll make the names for you. And if y'all don't like the names, you can always, ask to change them. But I'll make this River View. Oops. I knocked my microphone over. And then I'll make this River Watch. I did not spell that right. Watch. I think it's right. Alexa, how do you spell watch?
Watch is spelled W-A-T-C-H.
Okay, I fixed it good. I fixed it properly. That's good. And then back here, let's see. I'll let y'all name this new district I'm building. And then, if y'all aren't watching this far into the video, it's okay. I'm not offended. I will also leave it in the comments. Or I'll make a post. I feel like that could be hollowed out to make a pass down there. But it really wouldn't take that much, time off your journey. Alright, so if y'all are watching this video, what should I rename? Oh, Highland View. That's such a good name. If anybody has a better name for this space, let me know. But I'm gonna fill this in with... No, I gotta finish making the main roads first. Just have it all the way up. And through there. Why does it always do that? Is there any way I could have it like in a height version? There we go. Now it's an exit. Alright, so now I've got this main road in. I'm going to fill it all in. And I will hopefully have no troubles with that. And just or you'll see it when all the roads are in. But, I may stop by or restart the video before it's done. But I'll see then. I forgot I wanted to look at developing the farming here. So let's first make a little... Can I see my exports? I'm sure it shows me it somewhere. Workplace availability, household wealth, happiness, population, air pollution. Outside connections. Okay, what are my imports? Food, beverages, textiles. I'm making textiles now. Pharmaceutical, vehicles, pyrotechnics, furniture, paper, and chemicals. So I'm not actually exporting any of this textiles yet, which isn't good. I need to make more textiles. I guess it's your raw textiles. I have to make like refinery plants for that. And then I also need to improve food. So it's like a farm. People eat animals. I'm not saying that you have to. But you know, this could be me. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say there. But I'll make a livestock area so that people can have like milk and eggs and things like that. And then I assume that the farmers of Haydenville will be like ethically treating these animals, but I don't know. I'm not a farmer of Haydenville. It'd be cool if you could like become a citizen in your city, right? So this, it doesn't actually matter if I have any like fertile land underneath, because I guess they'll just eat like the grain from the food troughs. Or like grass, and grass exists everywhere. But I mean, maybe we'll see like an abundance of the farms over here towards the more fertile land for the highest quality of grass. What animals even eat grass? Because I know chickens, they eat grain. I guess cows eat grain or grass. Pigs will eat anything. Maybe sheep eat grass? I don't know. Why is this okay? There we go. I got a little animal farm here now. So they can get those types of goods. Oh, phooey. My roads are flooding again. How did... People just driving through that? Yeah, don't blame them. If it meant I got to go to Haytopia, I would drive through this highway. It's not even that high up. Let's improve textile farmings first. I might also want to build a train station for cargo stuff. I'll see about running one of those lines. So let's just have this dirt road go all the way to there. Cool. This should, in theory, raise my exporting rates of textiles. And if nothing else, just lower how much textile stuff I import. Because I don't want to be reliant off of the other nations. I want other nations to get stuff from me. It'll be better for the economy. There's a lot of, like, younger trees. I guess that's where I was probably building the road. Let's have the highway, continue on. Very close to the farms. We know water lines are supposed to be at 40 meters. And electrical lines are supposed to be at 50. It's fine. Oops. Didn't mean to place it there. And then I think I should place one more textile, like right. Let's place it right here. Gravel road running all the way out. And then road like this. See how far I get with this. Maximize the amount of land I'm using. I don't want to make a bunch of small little points on the circle joint. I explained that I explained that on episode 1. But I do want to try to get the most out of this farm. I also am pretty sure that piping, like the pipes in the game, don't have a capacity limit. Like the power lines, they can only do like 500 megawatts or 100 megawatts, but the pipes, they have like no limit. They can just do all the power. Ooh, can I? Oh, what is this? Just some old mill ruins. An old mill. Is that even that important? I mean, it's just like some old ruins. I usually try not to destroy things, like monuments and like Stonehenges and stuff, like miniature Stonehenge. They're off-brand, I guess, the ones they have in the game. But in this, it doesn't really matter because it's just old mills. Old mills. Kind of sounds like a town name. That's what I should call here. Well, I haven't finished making the zone. So let's put in... What am I low on? What am I exporting mostly? So mostly exporting a lot of... Oh, okay, I guess I'm exporting a lot of cotton. So let's increase my vegetable exports. And maybe... Yeah, vegetable and then grain. So let's put in like one vegetable here. And I can already tell I'm not going to put the road, or, see, I usually put the road first, but with something like here, the road's not going to go all the way. The road's not going to get engulfed by the rest of the farm, see? Let's put it to there. Get another 2 tons of crops. That's just so much. Like, this tiny little region went from 305 to 311. That's 6 tons. Or, for those of you who don't know, 12,000 pounds. That's like 6 cases. It's a lot of people. There we go. And then we can, this person will be nice enough to have an actual alley. Is that enough to connect all the surfaces onto? There we go. So here's where I want to, I have to figure out how, like, close do I need this to there? Like, how close do I want to follow it? And I think the answer is not too closely. I think I can just do more of a loose connection like this. And then let's do... grain operation here. Let's do this to there. Perfect. Now we just have this road and finish wrapping all the way around. The train features don't matter too much. Make sure some of this is alley or all of it. Oh, and then I got one more spot. I wish there was a movement feature for that. So let's just place this there. There we go. Got that to there, that to there, that to there, that there, and that there. Then all I have to do is run a highway right by it, and then just the smallest driveway. Let's fix that curve. Perfect. Now we've got a zone that goes around there. And, oh boy, this space is not doing great. And all these storages are very full. I think that means it's not exporting all of its goods. So I think it would be beneficial if I made down here, maybe right next to this exit point, I make a cargo terminal. And I'm not going to have it run onto the passenger line. I'm going to have it run all the way out to here. Through a tunnel. We'll have it go 30 meters up. Then like that. There we go. Put an extra track there. Right across. Okay, I guess it has to be connected. Put 2 storage terminals. Kind of up on a hill. Imagine trying to drive a semi up there. Alright. Let's take it down from the storage warehouse onto there. Boom! Crashed. That's how things are in Hayden lands, though. Very, very weird sometimes. Which is exactly how it should be. Very efficient. I think up here is starting to become too much of a highway. So I'm going to remove that. I want the actual highway being used. Ooh, I missed a spot. So now that I got the full farming space in, I explained what I'm going to do up here. I think that I will cut the episode here. I'm trying to do shorter episodes this time. That way they're easier to watch, and I don't have to film as much. So, this was Haytopia. Please leave a name for Highland View down in the comments. And what the heck is Waterview? Waterview, or Riverview, Riverwatch. And that was Haytopia, or Hayville, episode 3. And I will see you guys in the next one.